Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a while. May has definitely been one of those, like, it's lived up to his name. Its name, their name, her name. I don't know. Do months have gender? You know, I don't ever want to misgender anything, you know? No, but seriously, May has been a true, like, mental health awareness month for real this month. So glad to be able to be here. Unfortunately, Dow was supposed to stream today, but she wasn't feeling good, and so today I am taking over. So definitely sending all the like love, prayer, good vibes, everything her way so that she gets to feeling better as soon as possible. Also sending that out to Jules as well. I know Jules has not been feeling well. She didn't stream Sunday or yesterday, so hoping that she feels better. So yeah, y'all. I got like this crazy good idea for a story last night. And today I was like, you know, I kind of want to stream because I need to like brain up and get all this out, and I need to kind of get back out there. And then I saw that we needed somebody to host, and I was like, stars align. I need to write about this. So I'm excited. I'm not going to tell y'all about it because like I want to actually keep this a secret, but it is a horror. There is that. Let's say hi to people and then like decide what we're gonna do because it's a promptathon, so there should be some prompts, all right. Jules is in here. Happy writing, y'all. I'm still recovering from my cold, so I don't know how much writing I'll get done, but I'm going to make an attempt. Hey, do what your body allows you to, nothing more. Don't force yourself, just take the time. Becca's in here. Yes, we want to make sure that Jules is feeling better. Oh, Ashley, first of all, I think this is just the most adorable picture, and you look so pretty, and I just love it. I'm setting up on the back porch and can't wait to write with y'all. Yes. For those of you guys who don't know, Ashley streams on Twitch. I'm not sure of the dates. I just know I get a notification and I'm there because we get like laughs and jokes, and we get music, y'all. Live music. For people like me who have missed concerts and live performances, it's like as close to perfect as I could possibly get right now. So there's that. Jules says, I think I'm feeling better, but the cough medicine makes me feel loopy. Even the non-drowsy ones do. So I just expect to be out of it when I take the cough medicine. I understand that. Okay. And Becca says, when my husband and I had the worst coughs of our lives, we're 99% sure that it was COVID. We took something called Zarbee's and it was amazing. I've heard of Zarbee's. I've heard it's really good. Sam says, agreed, May has been a mess. Right? May has just been like crazy. Thank you. It's the first day that I've like gotten up and like went outside for myself and not just for the dogs. Cause I go outside every day to walk them, but it's not the same as like I went outside and I took a picture. It'll be on Instagram here in a little bit. I was working on the caption before we got it started. Like, you know, captions are a whole thing, y'all. They are. But it's good to see you. I'm glad that you're here. Yes, healing vibes. Kaylee, everybody smash a like. I'm going to have to do a rewatch because I'm at work, but everyone get those words. Thanks so much for dropping through. Appreciate you being here. Elizabeth says, I'm going to use this as a productivity sprint, finishing all the midterm guardings last night. So now all I have left, midterm gradings, got you last night. So now all I have left is to set the final grades. Nice. Hey, Megan, how are you doing? I hope you are having a fantastic Tuesday. Okay, y'all. So I got through all the comments. Now, I will not lie to y'all. I don't have everything up because I was taking pictures of myself like right before here. It wasn't vanity. It was a little bit of vanity. I won't lie. Like, oh my gosh, I look cute and I haven't looked cute in like some days. So there was a little bit of vanity, but not like a whole lot. So like, judge me, but like, just don't. Okay, don't. So let's find this. What did I use the last time? What was it called? It was a prompt generator. Oh, and if I could spell generator, that would be so much easier, wouldn't it? It's the one that was like UK. There we go. was like, it said it was in the UK, so that's the right link for that. Let's share the screen. And hey, Cleo, didn't nobody tell you to do all that at all. Okay, so let's see. I feel like this isn't the right one though, because I feel like it let us choose the number. So hold on. Hey, y'all. That's not the right one. Let's find it. Is this it? Nope, that's not it either. You know what? It would help if I wasn't on Yahoo search, right? Like, no disrespect to Yahoo, but like Yahoo is not what we want. I could have sworn I like bookmarked it the last time, but I guess I didn't. That's not it either. Is this what it is? Plot generator and not. Is this it? Yep, this is it. There we go. I was like, wait a second. Now, let's make sure I bookmark it. Is that where? Is it the? I feel like I should know what the bookmark button is. There we go. There we go. Y'all, as you see, I don't do this often, so there's that. Okay, so we only need one idea. We don't need 10. And what's the story idea? All right. It says Tash this should say Anne. See, my brain was Tash is an ogre fooled by homophobia who squishes young men and blogs about it. Okay, so maybe that's a lot more than what I was thinking that we were doing. So, let's just figure it out. Opening line. Let's try opening line. Okay. Okay. There we go. This is more like it, because that first one was like, whoo, child, that is a whole novel. We just trying to get you started over here. All right, so let's get that in the banner for prompt 1. All right. And now we'll get a timer going. And it's that's a pack, because I know my brother has 25-minute timers now. Woo, 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 woo. Don't judge any of that extraness that I just did, y'all. There's that. Don't judge not a one of it. Come on, red dot. Y'all, do y'all see how like temperamental this is? I just want you to go back to 25. There we go. All right, I saw a few people popped in, so let's say hi to people before we go. Okay, Megan says you look hella cute today. Of course, you take this. Thank you. Have fun writing. Everyone like the video. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, Azaria. Sneaking in during work to drop a like. Thank you. Happy writing productivity, y'all. Ashley. Dejana, hey. Okay, y'all, we are gonna go 25 minutes on the clock. The first prompt is up there in 3, 2, 1. Y'all write them words. All right. How did everybody do? Let us know how you did in the comments. I almost said the thing I did the last time I posted by myself, but I got it. Let us know how you guys did. I was supposed to stop writing so that I could go let Titan out of the kennel now that he should be off punishment because he decided to eat Cleo's food because she didn't eat it fast enough for him. But I didn't do that. So I will let y'all put in the comments what y'all did. I'm going to go run and let him out. And then I will tell y'all what I did and give y'all what I got for the prompt. I wrote for the prompt for like the last 2 minutes because I tried to focus on that brain dump. But I'll be right back. Okay, and my watcher just told me I reached my 250 calorie goal. Now y'all, yesterday I reached that goal and I didn't even have to crochet to get there. I did crochet to get there today, so there's that. Okay, so I worked on that brain dump and I ended up with 584 words during the sprint. Brain dumps are always good for like large number word counts. But for the prompt, I wrote, last night I dreamt I was speaking to my twin again, like we used to on our threadbare cots in our room as children. I see her how she was before those screams that haunt my nightmares. No one should have to watch their twin die, let alone drown. And so when I dream of her at peace, I feel less guilty for living. My therapist says it's a part of trauma, that it happens to everyone, but that doesn't make it easier. I was trying to like see what I could like come up with to go with the storyline for the story that I'm working on and whatnot. So I tried to make it fit. We had quite a few people join us, so let me make sure I say hi to everybody. We had Sarah Cahill join us. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much. I hope I'm saying your last name right. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Miss Regina jumped in here. Hello, friends. Glad to find you online. I'm going to work on a couple of illustrations for a doggy book I'm writing. Actually, I wrote it already. I'll check back in with you at chat time. And my body is so mean. I need to drink something. Excuse me, Titan. Thank you. Now that he's out, of course, he has to be in the way, y'all. Okay, I needed that. CB is here. Hello, hello, hello. And the lovely Queen D, Blair Gold's Creative Lifestyle, is here. For those of you guys who don't know, she will be hosting a late night live stream, 11:30 p.m. Is that Pacific time? I can't remember what time. I just know it's late because I had to set a reminder for it, but it will be Friday night. So if you're interested in getting some late night stuff done, productivity, check her channel out. Not too bad. Glad you're doing pretty well. He says, I wish my streets had better light. Y'all, like this ring light is right here. And even still, it's like, is it close enough? It's light is a whole thing. Okay, so Laura's answer to the prompt. Her breath caressed my ears. I lay under the stifling covers. I dared not come up for air, and fear would break the connection. My other half, my heart was back, no longer rotting in the grave, but next to me, a phantom of light and shadow. Fingers carded through my hair, leaving the prickling of needles in their wake. I've come to take you with me, she whispered. Okay, so as much as I've always wanted a twin, and not in this fashion, I do not. Like, I miss you, I love you, I wish you were here, but I use my MacBook, the camera's like, gotcha. I just paused for a moment and realized I was holding my shoulders up by my ears because I'm stressed out about the scene I'm writing. No wonder my back hurt all weekend. Well, thank you for making me do a posture check with that. I appreciate it. It is very creepy. I concur with this so much. Lindsay said, it's very interesting that this prompt is up when I'm writing a flashback scene where the character is talking to his twin. Ooh, isn't that good? I love it. D says, at work, about to play Kahoot with students. Ah, is that where like you have like a question and people have to do it on like their phones or their computers and answer it? I feel like I could be talking about something completely different, but I feel like that's what it was called. Sarah says, I finished my final midpoint scene and I'm ready to move on to another one. Yay! 491 words. Come on, Ashley. I see you. 394. I like these 90 numbers. Y'all are killing it. 412. Come on, Becca. I see you. Regina said, I drew a cartoon sofa. Ooh, I want to see. Elizabeth says, jotted down some notes on the final grades and figured out that I have to stop questioning myself. I've had these students for 2 years. I know what grade they are at, damn it. Right. Thrifty Simplicity, is so good to see you. Nice to have you here. I am digging the shades. Says no writing, but I got some stuff set up for the winners promotions. Nice. Becca is rocking the word count. Kahoot is the best. Is that okay? I don't know. What is it? I didn't do the prompt, but I have a fact based on it. In the comic books, Tony Stark is a twin. Nice. I did not know that. Look at that. Okay, y'all. Well, that got us through that one. Thank you. I'm trying so hard to finish my first draft. I couldn't do it yesterday because the scene I wrote was too emotionally exhausting, but today I'm ready. You are going to kill it. Okay, so let's look at this next line generator. People trust me with their secrets. They shouldn't. I feel like we've had this one before. So let's try another one. I don't feel I was particularly wise on the night that I met him. Doesn't that sound... don't that sound like the story of so many people's lives? Oh my goodness. And I think his twin turns evil. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so let's see. Let's fix this and put this prompt up here to contribute. There we go. Prompt 2. I don't feel I was particularly wise on the night that I met him. I'm excited to see where this one goes. All right, y'all, we are going to put another 25-minute on the clock. I would like to eventually get to the scene that I need to finish in this short story today. So I feel like one more good brain dump to get all the rest of the things I have about this story in my head out, and I can move on to actual like writing scenes. Fingers crossed. In 3, 2, 1, y'all write them words. All right. How did everybody do? Let us know how you did in the comments. How did my lovely co-host? Well, I don't see. It's such a. I'm so used to saying it. I'm so used to saying it that it just comes out. How did y'all do? I also forgot the pin comment. I don't know. I was I was moving slow. It was a whole thing, but I did get another 400 words done. Yeah, so I'm at 940 words for the day. I didn't get a lot written for the prompt. I did get a decent amount, right? So I wrote, I don't feel I was particularly wise on the night I met him. And that's saying a lot because you always think you're wiser than you are in your 20s. See, I was one of those silly girls who thought attention from men was the same as love from men. And now, as I twirl this knife drenched in my husband's blood, I realized just how stupid I was that night. And that's all I got right there. So there we go. Let's see. We had quite a few people join us. CB lets us know that in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Tony Stark is an only child. Drea joined us. Hey, Queen. Hey. Thanks so much for being here. Appreciate you. Miss Heather joined us. Also, she was a winner in one of the May Promptathon streams. So congratulations. Eve, hello. Glad you could make it. Thank you for showing us love all the way in Sweden. Sin, it's so good to see you. You were late, but you are here, and that's all that really matters. All right, Laura's answer to the prompt is, the child had looked up to me with wide, innocent eyes. The dead family surrounded her, the plague. Unbidden, a pain hit my inhuman heart. I will look back on this moment with regret later, but I had been drowning in his deep eyes rimmed with jaundice. I did the only thing I could think of. My fangs gently pierced his wrist as I partook to initiate the ritual. The blade that had been gifted by my sire slid through my own flesh, the blood of eternity welling sluggishly at the wound. He drank and was cursed forever to the body of a 6-year-old. Never to be recognized or considered an adult despite his hundreds of years of experience at my side, away from my side, hunting me down for revenge. I deserved it. Ooh. You got a 6-year-old haunting you? Or hunting you? I'm always so curious. So, Laura, do you keep these and like use these for later? Because these are always so good. I'm curious. Eve said, I got distracted but heard your voice coming from the ether. It's me. All right, Lindsay with 441. Yay. CB got 285. Stacy, I'm sorry. I don't think I knew you were here. I'm so sorry. I hope you had a good time heading out to get your oldest from school. I hope they had a fantastic day. You be safe out there. OMG, my TV sound was so loud and I was working on my Discord. I just looked around the room wondering where the sound came from. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'm glad that you're okay. I'm sorry about that. Nia, it's so good to see you. Hello. Becca finished the chapter. One more. Y'all, I have been like rooting her on like all month long. I'm so excited for her. She's almost finished. Nia love. CB. Ooh. Total word count for the month, 75,966 words. Woo. Elizabeth said 3 more grades set. Come on now. I love it. Teacher life. Ashley got 351 words that round. Y'all are killing it today. I am so proud of y'all. Sin said, don't say sorry. It's fine. It's the best timer sound ever. I'm just being a clown. Listen, I started keeping them today, thinking of having super short fiction sections under 100 words and over 100 words in my collection of my works. Nice. Heather says, been beta reading, got some pages done. Don't know how many, I didn't count. Got you. Ooh, Thrifty got distracted with the phone call, so no productivity. Hey, I understand. I completely get how it goes. Like, we get busy with stuff. So I try to make sure that during these streams I do at least three prompts. So we're going to definitely do one more. So let's get this going. Oh, that's how you do that. I did not realize. I think I'm gonna do it this way. And then no, because I don't really want to be that big on the screen when I don't want y'all looking at me while I'm like thinking and like procrastinating. So let me not do that to myself. I always wanted to be a giraffe until that night. You know what? This sounds like this could be hilarious. And normally I wouldn't even. I would pick another one, but these have kind of been low key, kind of dark. And I kind of am curious of what kind of funny thing I could write. So that's what I'm going to work on. We're going to do it that way. Give me a second to get prompt number 3 up there. All right, we got prompt number 3 up there. Okay, so Megan says, I took a shower and set up for a video, so mildly productive. Hey, first of all, can we just say, like, the work that it takes to get up and take a shower on, like, bad mental health days is, like, truly, like, downplayed a lot. So, no, like, that is definitely productive. Definitely proud of you. Definitely glad that you got up and got stuff together. Yeah, no, because I know, like, I'll be dragging. I'll be like, I know I need to get up because I don't like to be dirty. So, like, I have to get up and take a bath. But at the same time, it's just like, I don't want to stand in this shower for 20 minutes. Like, it's a whole thing. All the dreams of being a giraffe destroyed in one night. Right? Right. Like, I'm like, how does this work? How does this work? And I'm low key feeling like the way I'm going to write it is like, I think I'm going to write it like a birthday wish gone wrong. I think that's what it's going to be. I wanted to be a cat when I was growing up. The irony is I am allergic to cats. So I wanted to be a mermaid. I am not entirely convinced they do not exist. You can judge me all you want, but we don't know what's in the depths of any of the oceans, honestly. We have no idea. I personally believe at the very bottom depths there are mer people down there. And so I as a child wanted to be one of them. But as I have watched more National Geographic type stuff and I've seen like even some of what lives at the very bottom of the earth, or the ocean, I will be very honest and say I am scared to freaking death of what mermaids are, because I guarantee you they're not nice and as friendly as the Little Mermaid would have us believe. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Laura said, I wanted to be an X-Wing pilot. Then in 3rd grade, I switched to Egyptologist. I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, so honestly, so as far as what I want to be in real life, so like the only things that I've always wanted to be and have never changed is from 5 years old, I wanted to be a lawyer and a writer, and those 2 things are still at the like top of my list of things to do with my life. So there's that. Like I still have this desire to go to law school. Sam said, I wanted to be a wolf or a unicorn. It just depended on my mood when I was little. I feel you on the unicorn. I feel you. And I'm pretty sure that I wanted to be unicorn at times solely because of my love for Lisa Frank. They said, I want to be a mermaid too. I'm with you. There's cool and scary stuff down there. Fairy was my number 2. Right? Like I was just, because I've always liked the ocean. Like I've always been fascinated. I've been fascinated with like the depths of the ocean and the depths of space. Like both of those things, like the 2 things that we could not possibly know anything, like everything about, were the things that I was beyond excited with. Random facts about cachet that you guys are learning. CB says, I'm 38 and I want Vince McMahon's job. I want to promote pro wrestling shows. I love it. I wanted to be an Egyptologist in 3rd grade. Nice. I've always wanted to be a writer, but I've also wanted to be an artist and an archaeologist. Nice. As a child, I wanted to be a mermaid, then Princess Leia. I also wanted to be a superhero. Nice. I always had moments between criminologist, owning a dance school, and a career in design. So for like a good 3 years, I wanted to be a forensic scientist because I like fell in love with CSI. And so I like started to like I took forensic science my freshman year of high school, and I love the science behind it. But because I am one of those people that I research the careers that I want and I want to get into, the one at the time, the thought of this was a lot bigger than it is now that I know more and I am an adult. But at the time, the number of forensic scientists that were in what's the word, that were in therapy because of the things that they saw and what that did to them was what got me off. It was like, I can't do it. Ooh, y'all see me just flicking braids around? Because personally, for me, I just cannot, like, the world is already shitty enough. I can't really see how demented and horrible the world is and have any positivity. Like, I legit would hate everybody. Like, there's nothing that you could tell me because I'd be like, nah, all of y'all are shitty people. Like, you know? So I was like, because I want to slightly still occasionally like human beings, that might not be the life for me. It was a whole thing. Sam said, in real life, I wanted to be a rancher with a wildlife rehabilitation center attached. Nice. I like that. I wanted to be a dance teacher at one time. Yeah, I wanted to just dance, not teach it, but just dance. Because it was like such a big part of my childhood for so long. Eve says, scientist, teacher, author, could never decide, so I'm just working out the way to pull off author. See, right? Because I have this thing that I feel like I like, we tell kids you can be anything you want to be, and I have this belief that I'm like really gonna try to do and become everything I wanted to become. And like part of it, I'm trying to like convince myself that it's not vanity to do that, because like it's like, why? You can't do all the things at the same time. But still, your girl wants to try. Lindsay said, I would love to be able to turn into a mermaid. I love water and wish I could breathe underwater. Right? Mermaids, so cool. I think I also wanted to be a writer, but I just didn't know, No, I get that. Forensics also interested me. Interest in law school is what got me interested in criminology. Right? Right, exactly. I also wanted to be a writer from kindergarten off and on, with Egyptologists, archaeologists, and scientists all in there somewhere, and was a performer for a long time. Right. Oh yeah, there are jobs out there that I don't know how people handle, just psychologically speaking. Right. I couldn't be one of those. It's why like I also couldn't be a social worker. Like, I asked someone who was in foster care and lived in children's shelters, like that's a job I know I could not emotionally handle. I wanted to be a lawyer until I learned how long they had to go to school. A lawyer came to career day in school. Right. But I would much rather be a lawyer than a doctor, because doctors go to school for way longer. Oh dang, yeah, I get where you're coming from. My cousin went the forensic route, and she tells me sometimes what she sees, but you have to stomach it, right? And I know I wasn't one of those. And in high school, I wanted to be a sheep farmer for no reason. Interesting. I took ballet from the age of 11 till I was 17. Oh wow. Sheeps are the reason. Must have all the sheeps. I always wanted to be a writer since I was a kid, but there was one chunk of time in middle school where I wanted to be an astronaut and live on the space station. See, like I've always loved space, and it's always like just been so dope to me. I took tap for the same length of time. Wow, that's so awesome. I want to see what all is at the bottom of the ocean, but I do not like swimming. So anyone up for a submarine ride? I want to ride in a submarine anyway. So, let's make it happen. I always feel like telling kids to pick a career for life is kind of flawed. Most adults have major career shifts every 10 to 15 years. So what you doing this decade? Right. And I think it's because, like, for a lot of us, and I was having this conversation with Martha Sunday, we're talking about like most of us were raised by boomers, or like people in my age bracket at least, and a lot of boomers were like staying one place for like long periods of time, but like that's not what Gen X does, that's not what millennials are doing, like that's not been the way for quite a while. So like why it's still we tell people makes no sense. I also really wanted my Hogwarts letter to come, so I know what this is, but I never read the book, so like this never happened, but I get it. Still waiting for my Hogwarts letter. I can never be a doctor or a nurse because I can't stand the sight of blood and I think our insides are gross. See, like for me, it's just like, it's not, I don't think blood doesn't get me, but just all the other stuff does. Yeah, it's also why like I couldn't be a CNA or any of those things. Like I commend everyone who does that because your girl just cannot. I agree. Here you are expected to choose after high school. Most are 16 years old. I was 15. I feel like people are too young to really know without experience. Here's the thing. If we're honest, you don't know anything really. Honestly, you like your understanding of things is so limited until you get 25 and up. Honestly, legitimately. Like if we're all honest with ourselves, the things that we thought about life at 20, 21, 22 have completely changed because we're older and you only see things through like this limited lens. And I just hate, I legitimately hate that people are like, oh, this did it. Like, no, you guys, like, can we just be logical? Just like a teensy weensy little bit, right? Like, you don't know everything just because you're an adult. Like, you went from your parents driving you to school and all fixing your breakfast from you to now you graduated and you're an adult and you're like expected to make all these decisions that y'all, as you see, I have deep feelings about this. We're gonna get through these comments so we can get y'all into this rant. Sheeps are the reason, right? Architect or judge were my top choices. I realized in college with pre-law and paralegal, there were too many aspects of criminal justice I didn't want to deal with. I completely get you there. That's what like kept me from doing it right after undergrad. Law school was because of like dealing with those thought processes, those things. It's funny, for a long time in high school, I wanted to be a teacher, but on my job shadowing day, I realized I don't actually click with kids. Yeah. I realized that I would rather not be a teacher, but like a mentor or like a tutor or like an assistant, like stuff like that. Like I wouldn't want to be the actual teacher 100% of the time in a classroom in a high school, but like teaching in a different aspect, I think I'm okay with. Yes, the boomer economy of same job for 40 years with retirement. We saw that dissolve in the recession. We don't trust it at all. I'm a totally different person I was at 18, 19. I would not be happy as a judge, lawyer, or politician. Exactly. I wasn't allowed to reach my full potential when I was in school. I was in token special needs kid and mainstream. My teachers were so ableist. Man, because we don't know and we think we do, right? And I think that's always the thought is like, how many of us realize how many things adults did that they thought were good and right that weren't? Like those things happen. Like just because you're an adult doesn't make you infallible. I picked my career in high school and have stuck with it into my 30s so far. So when I was in high school, what I'm trying to think, like I don't really think I had like the career that like I had what I wanted, but like it was just like this is what I want, not like hey, this is how I want my life to go into it. Because I would say engineering, and then like I tried petroleum engineering. They took us on a field trip. I got dirty and sank in the mud. Changed my major the next day. Was like, yep, this is not for me. I'm too little for this. And so there was that. But the thing that I started doing is still like something that I'm interested in and still something that I work in. So I get that. Exactly. You're just told about the work life while being a wild teen and you have no clue what it is really like. Exactly. That smell, the smells and the sounds are what get me with the medical field. I couldn't handle that. I can look all day, but can't stand the smell and noise. Yeah, the way my nose is set up, like when I smell something that don't smell right, like I don't know how people do that. And like I commend like doctors and nurses and stuff that be smelling stuff that ain't too fresh and they don't let you know. Like, ooh, y'all different because the way my face is set up. I might have been happy as an architect. I think architecture and architects are so dope. Life is just a big trial and error. Roll with it. Okay, can I put this on a sin? If I put this on a shirt, will you feel some type of way? Because, like, low key, this is the most accurate thing I've seen in a long time. I think you'd be great at voiceovers or podcasting. You have a great speaking voice. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. It was Catholic school, and the Catholic faith is super ableist. You got you. I'm turning 24 this year, and by all means, I still don't know everything, but my whole mindset is different from when I was 20 even. Exactly. Exactly. Like that's my whole thing. Is like everything changes. Like even when I was 25 and 25 like in my head was like I'm grown now. Like I'm super grown. Like I done reached OG status. And then everything that I thought at 25 compared to now at 30, I'm like, you thought you knew something. You ain't know nothing. And all I think back to is my grandmother telling me when I was like 10. She was like, "You think you so smart. You do, don't you? You just think you so smart. You gonna learn." You was right, Grandma. You was right. All right, y'all. We're gonna get on to this third sprint, another 25 prompt. Number 3, I always wanted to be a giraffe until that night. Don't forget the pinned comment has the instructions if you want to enter for the Promptathon contest. All right, y'all. In 3, 2, 1, y'all write them words. Oh, I'm not muted. Sorry. All right. How did everybody do? Let us know how you did in the comments. Hey, chill out. Stop it. Go lay down. Go. Go. I said go, and he definitely took the bottle that he's making all the noise with him. Hey, stop. Thank you. So I got some more words, and I am now at 1,183. So less words that time, but I was doing multiple things. Stop. I don't want to get up and take it from you, so that's why I'm asking you to stop. All right, y'all, I'm gonna have to get up and take it from him because he's not gonna stop. Give me a second. Okay, that was sorry about that. So I didn't get as many words that time around. I was doing other things. And y'all hear them? They just doing that. Stop, both of you. Doing the most. See, that's why I'm glad the stream is coming to an end. It's almost done. Let us know how you did. That's my phone. Give me a second. Bye. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh, like last sprint. Um so glad we got everything done that way. Everything's good. Whew. So I got more words. That's all I've been trying to say with all these little mini interruptions. We had a few people join us. Sasha joined us saying, hey, stopping by to drop a like and say hi. We definitely appreciate it. Lindsay said, I used prompt number 2 just now. Now, your father and I have been talking. I may not have been particularly wise the day that I met him. Honey, their father said with a rare grin. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Elizabeth got a few grades, a few more grades finished and scheduled a live stream for Thursday. Eating lasagna. Thank you so much for being here. Keenan jumped through and said hello. And Megan's answer to the prompt is, I always wanted to be a giraffe until that night. Someone needs to put on the costume for the kids, and you're the only one it will fit. The costume was ugly and ratty, and it smelled faintly of piss from all the kids who got too excited and wet themselves while sitting in Raffy the giraffe's lap. I just can't do it, Geraldine. I can't put on that disgusting suit, I say. I love it. And Laura submitted the prompts to the Google form. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Revisions. So many revisions. Isn't that always the way? The joys of dog parenthood. Don't touch me. I don't want to play. The other one's like, let's go. That's totally Titan and Cleo. Cleo just so yesterday I had to get on Cleo because Titan wasn't even anywhere near her doing anything to her, and she was just growling and barking at him. Like, girl, if you don't get yourself together, like, come on. Bree, hi, love. How are you doing? Just got out of work, but at least I can say hello. Thank you so much for saying hi. I hope you had a great work day. Ashley says, I got caught up on my 5-year journal. Hey, that's cool. I like that. I like that. I like that. Sin journaled a bit too. Nice. Oh, that's cool, Keenan. I'm about to get off of here anyways. This is the last sprint. We're wrapping up. Versus I always wanted to be the giraffe that night. Okay. Until that night. The night being short saved my life. Since then, I've wanted to be a turtle. Not friendly and outgoing like the super tall animals, but instead having a hard shell to feel secure in. Safe. A place I could tuck my arms and legs and head inside. As warm inside as a cocoon of blankets. Just roomy enough where I could have tea parties by myself. Away from the man the court deemed innocent, the man who spied on me through my bedroom window and tried to reach in and grab me, my flyaway hairs brushing his grasping hand. Too short. His nasty breath and stained fingers were imprinted in my memory, as were my mother's terrified yells when she walked in on me and my longtime friend in the window. I've never had another friend since. I am a turtle, not a giraffe. Interesting. Interesting. Eve says, trying to process pics of my cells, but they're being camera shy. Oh, no. Well, all right, you guys, we have reached the 2-hour mark. I am going to drop the link in the chat for the lovely live stream going on behind me right now with the lovely Hannah McCord and Becca C. Smith. You can check them out on their channel if you are wanting to get some more words in. Again, if you are watching now or on the replay, this will be up and the link will be available so you can submit to the form. I will be trying to let people to watch on the replay get a chance to fill out the prompts. So you have until Friday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard or Daylight Time to get your answers in. So even if you didn't do it now, you want to do it later, go ahead. You have nothing to lose. I'm so glad I was able to do this with you guys. This was a great way to get back into writing, as I have written maybe once since Mother's Day and all that stuff had happened. So just thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. You guys are welcome. It was great seeing you. I'm glad you guys were here. Y'all are awesome. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye. Y'all, and my computer is not letting, it didn't even do the in broadcast the second time. Where's the button? We're still going.